no great historian, but you know enough about martial artists. They were bohemians, they were artists, they were healers. They were very eclectic. But real martial artists, it's a journey. As an athlete, you might be a basketball player or a football player, but you never know what you're going to take on the field or court. So I always want to be ready to go. And so it might work for you, might not work for your teammate, but always have it in your arsenal and be relaxed and be ready to adapt, because you never know what's going to happen. The theme I kept drawing me was eclectic. I wanted to have adaptable skills, and I just Jeet Kune Do, Kuk Sool Won, the MMA, which came into my interest later on, Krav Maga, all had that theme. And that's the beauty of San Francisco. It's such a diverse, populated city. You get people from all over the world, and martial arts is very popular. And you can get formal education and informal. And I wanted to learn and be respectful. And I was able to learn that from my teachers at a young age, probably from my family, from my first day I came on this earth. And that's something I stuck to. And guys would always invite me to say, you know, why don't you check this out? So I remember learning Wing Chun in a hair studio on Geary Street, learning Kali in the park. And I just met guys. I met some really good guys, and I always maintained my mindset, even to this day, as a student. I wasn't going to be a hard-ass type of guy. I wanted to put my ego outside. I wanted to be a student. I wanted to learn and be respectful. One thing about basketball that people don't realize unless you play it or coach it, it's very, very physical. There are no pads. You got huge bodies on a very confined space. You got 10 large human beings in a confined space. Basically, it's grappling. You grapple, standing grappling. It reminds me of the things I've been taught in jiu-jitsu, not only from a lying position, but now you adapt it to a standing. Wrestlers who've taught me things, Wing Chun, Jeet Kune Do, etc., Kuk Sool Won. And really, guys are always looking for the advantage, from the NBA on down, from college to high school, even to younger athletes. If I get an advantage on you for half a second, I'm in control. Now, as you become more mature in the sport, you realize you can use it quickly to your advantage. One thing, big guys, when you talk basketball, you're talking the biggest athletes typically on the floor in any arena, as far as height and weight, etc. They don't like to go to the ground. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and big guys are very aware of that. I first learned to fall through judo training in Kuk Sool Won, and I was scared to death. And I'm not a huge man, but for martial artists, I'm bigger than your typical. Not the MMA guys anymore, but your martial artist. And one big master there pulled me aside and explained the importance of it and taught me how to use my body to my advantage. I became very comfortable with it. So today, first thing we did is put them on the ground. Just teach them how to do a back fall, which is a charge, basically. And then once they became comfortable with that, we got them a little higher. And step by step, got them higher and higher until they're now in a natural basketball position in a defensive stance. And now they were so in tune with the movement and the competitiveness of doing the drill, they weren't even afraid of hitting the ground. That was the goal. You know, in the NBA, veterans know what they can and can't not get away with, and where the refs are at all times. There's 3 refs on the court, so they know when to grab a guy, when not to grab a guy, when to hit someone, an elbow strike, and even a hammer punch to the groin if they can, kneeing. They'll do all kinds of grabbing shorts. So just like you learn in martial arts, if you allow that to happen, it's an attitude. They own you for the game. If you initiate your space right away, respectfully, but you initiate it, it's not going to happen. And I ended the drill today. So take your egos out of here. Leave your egos in the stands. Leave them outside. Empty your mind. It's about being. It's take all your ego and empty it. We don't need ego. It's not about that. And when it's time to go, it's time to go. So keep it simple, keep it relaxed. I wasn't trying to teach them to be an ass kicker or go out and cause trouble or be a big brawler. Be respectful. When it's time to go, we're going. No emotion.